embodied AI is here to stay. That is not going to, that's not going to fade. I think it's a real thing. It's a real technology shift. It's like the horse carriage movement of the 1890s, when Ford brought the car into the US markets, and horse carriage was the mode of commute in New York City, and in 10 years a large number of horse carriage families died in poverty if they refused to move or become a taxi driver or reskill. So embodied AI, I think, does present that challenge. It's probably not happening in the next 5 years, but 10 years down the line, I'll tell you the risk. It's not about our IT engineers. Our IT engineers are not at risk. Our IT engineers will build AI for the world. So this notion, I think it's just completely wrong that Indian IT engineers will be replaced by AI. What I worry about is the domestic helps. They can be replaced because the stuff that China is doing is, you know, these domestic helps that they're creating as robots, you can abuse them. They don't need vacations, and most critically, they'll never ask for a loan. Now see, it solves for a lot of problems that we have while managing domestic helps. You can leave the house to them. There's not going to be any risk of anything getting lost. And they apparently will learn from how you do things. So you will not probably complain either on the quality of work that they do. And they won't be very expensive. The last thing I saw is retailing at 20 lakh rupees. And once this thing scales, it will become 10 lakhs. The households in India that afford domestic helps can easily replace them. Now that's a huge number of people out of employment. Out of employment in India straight away. So I do worry about that.
Okay.
Are we there? No, we're not there because it's not scaled. China will have to produce like 20 million of them just for India. And then India will have to agree to import them with low import duties. And then, you'll need a service network, etc., etc. So it will take time, but we'll get there. So embodied AI is, I think, a risk, which is converting AI into a physical thing, whether it's driving a car, whether it's a domestic help, whether it is working in heavy industries, etc. LLMs, I'm not so sure. LLMs, I feel are like search engines. And it didn't really matter that India never had a search engine of its own. We all used Google free of cost, and it never hurt us. Okay, so the really advanced LLMs will have a subscription, but they'll be pretty accessible and we'll all be using them. In 5 years, everybody will be using LLMs, but they don't seem to be the threat.
Okay.
The threat is embodied AI. So that is on AI in my view, but again, we'll find out in the next few years. Now, is this a bubble or not? Well, things trading at 100 times earnings always smells like a bubble. Because when you do the math, something that has to be justified, this will have to grow 20-25% every year for the next 5-7 years, 10 years. Of course they can do it.
Yeah.
But the risk that they don't do it is also pretty pertinent. And that is the problem about buying stocks that are at high multiples, is that a delivery has to happen. And if you buy 20 stocks, you may still be fine because 5 of them will succeed, 15 will fade. And those 5 hopefully compensate for the 15 that go away. But if you buy 1 or 2 expensive stocks and it doesn't work because there is a failure in delivery, then you don't make money.
Okay. Depends on the size of the wallet, I guess, then, and how much you can diversify.